Hello and welcome to Baatchit with Cafemutual. I'm Suhail Chagla and today I'm joined by Partha Iyengar,
Hi.
Country Director of PlanPro, an AI-based company. And welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So the first question I wanted to ask is, you've attended the Cafemutual Passives Conference. So what's your outlook on the current passives market? How do you feel it's going?
I think as a country, we are definitely moving towards like the developed economies where consumers have opted increasingly to passives.
Right.
It's in trillions of dollars. You would see Vanguard and BlackRock having assets under management in the passives industry. In India, for example, the statistics show that the market share has moved from 2% to 17% now of the total assets under management. That in the last 5 years, it has grown tremendously. Thanks to, I believe, a lot of millennials who have started investing fresh into mutual funds through passives.
All right. And to follow up on that, a lot of MFDs are hesitant to enter into passive distribution. This is because it's a low cost product and that can often mean a low commission. So you have an application, a service that you provide to help build a profile
Mm.
of an investor class. So could you explain that?
Yeah, so at Planprompt, what we have is it's a AI-oriented behavioral science tool, which has a combination of tools which helps advisors to work with clients, understand them better, deeper, and then help them to do a proper asset allocation, right from risk profile to understanding their financial personality, to understanding their core values and goals. For example, why is it passives are picked up among the millennials? As we can see from the behavioral science tool of our core values. If you look at the core values of a lot of millennials, they want to focus on environment, sustainability,
Right.
clean tech, and all those things. And like, for example, Mire pointed out, Swaroop pointed out, they launched a particular ETF focused on environment. That worked very well. Similarly, with our behavioral science tools, the advisors can really understand what do clients want in their portfolio, and they can align it with their goals so that they can allocate products in such a way it's aligned with the core values of the clients and the goals so that the clients are motivated, and it builds a strong relationship with clients, and advisors benefit because of that. They retain clients better, they increase wallet size from the client section.
All right. And I'd like to focus on the MFDs for a second. Distribution's a tough business. So,
Mm.
what are three key areas where distributors might have issues? What do you think the three areas are?
I think one of the things people still believe that psychologically that I am managing funds for the client, so I am responsible for giving better returns. Clients, if you look at it, actually are not looking specifically on returns. They're focused a lot more on, can I trust this person with my money? Can I give money to this person which will help me to achieve my goals? Returns are actually secondary. It's world over proved actually. Returns, they talk about, yes, but when you address these issues which are unmet needs, actually is what brings stickiness with terms of advisor client relationship. And there is also a Morningstar report that has come out in the US, which is called Value Advice Gap. What are they looking for? It's not just returns, they are looking at a lot of other areas. And one of them is this: do they really align with my core values and goals, and accordingly design portfolios for me? So, from that extent, a lot of education has to be done by MFTs, which in turn the product manufacturers also have to help in terms of educating their advisors. And the next step is they in turn have to educate their clients. And the third part is, how can you look at simplifying portfolios? And especially when it comes to new clients, it's important to start with passives, then you can go a little bit on actives.
Right. That makes sense. And you spoke a lot about the customer's behavior,
Yeah.
the psychology behind understanding a consumer's behavior. Are there any quick tips you can give to MFDs regarding understanding the psychology of their clients?
Yeah, sure. So, for example, one of our tests, it's called financial personality test. It is based on Big Five, or it's called Ocean test.
Hmm.
Ocean stands for acronym for openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. These are basically personality traits.
Right.
Just like employees or consumers would have done tests in their companies like MBTI, Hogan, DISC. This is a financial personality test. What it tells us that what is it that the clients really want out of their finances. For example, someone who is highly neurotic, that means they are very anxious.
Hmm.
Some of the tips that can happen or conversations can happen is the advisor can ask a question, how many times do you check your portfolio if it's a new
Right.
client? So that gives an idea about how nervous a
You
client
understand.
is.
Right.
Yeah. And accordingly, they have to work with the client. Or a simple thing, this financial personality test can help in screening the clients whether they want to onboard this client or not.
Right.
So that way you save a lot of time, effort, and money, because when you have a very painful client to work with, it is very, very draining on energy and resources. So you rather onboard clients who are aligned to you. Same thing with agreeableness. If someone scores moderate or high in agreeableness, that means they are willing to go with your ideas and they will implement it.
Right.
Same thing with conscientiousness. Someone who scores high on conscientiousness, that means basically they will follow through and implement the action plans drawn out for them. Could be advice, could be financial plan or action plans drawn out for them. Their savings pattern will tend to reflect more towards investing, and they are aligned with investors actually. And you also have one other category called openness. Openness is about when they score high on openness, they are open to beyond traditional products. You know, traditional products are fixed income, realty, and gold. So they will look at mutual funds, PMS, and other products which can enhance their wealth creation actually.
All right. Well, that's it for my questions. Are there any other tips you'd like to give to MFDs?
I would say one of the things is constant knowledge, constant learning is what will help you to develop a deeper understanding with clients. Using a lot of these behavioral science tools will help you to get closer to clients, and also you really strike a good rapport and relationship with clients, which will deepen in terms of the wallet size or the amount of wealth that you manage for your clients.
Well, that's it for this session of Baatchit with Cafemutual. Thank you.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
joining us and giving us
It was
great
great.
insights into behavioral psychology. Yes.
Thank you.